Oh, we're here. We're pulling up. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Brianna. Today is my Tesla delivery day and I'm so freaking excited. This is my current car and this is really cool for me because even this Dodge Charger here, this was on my vision board. I wanted this, I got it, I checked it off the vision board and I accomplished that goal. Now I have a Tesla on my vision board. My vision board's actually my screensaver, so I'll put it up so you guys can see my board. But today is the day that I'm actually gonna be getting it and I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm gonna pick up the Tesla in Kansas City, which is a 3.5 hour drive for me, and my appointment is at 1:30 and it's 10:16. So we're gonna get going. Let's get out of here. You guys don't know this, but I just filmed like a full 20 minutes and the audio was just wobbly. So I'm not using the mic right now. I hope it doesn't sound too bad, but we're only 30 minutes away. We got ourselves an energy drink and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of detail and my specific ordering process before we get there. It's May 31st of 2021 and I actually ordered the car in October of 2019. So I've actually had this car ordered for a while and I'll explain to you guys. So if you're watching videos about Teslas, I'm sure you guys have heard of full self-driving. So when Teslas were pretty new, full self-driving costed like $6,000, but at the time it didn't have as much usability and it wasn't as advanced as it is today. As full self-driving gets more advanced, it just keeps going up in price. So eventually Elon raised it to $8,000. Now it wasn't for nothing, it definitely was more advanced and had more usability. But in October of 2019, Elon announced that on Thursday of the next week, he was going to be changing the price from $8,000 to $10,000. And I already knew I was going to be getting a Tesla within the next year or so. So for me, I looked at that like, I'm gonna have to pay an extra $2,000 because as far as it's set up now, once you buy full self-driving, you have it forever and it keeps getting better and better and updating. You've already paid for it. You don't have to pay more just because it keeps getting better, and I hope they don't change that. So immediately the next day when I heard Elon was gonna do this, I called Tesla and said, hey, but is there a way I could lock it in at the current price and just not take delivery and get it sometime next year? Luckily, they said I could do that. They said they could flag my account and just set it on pause. The only thing I had to worry about was that if I wanted to change any configuration to the car, it would automatically be updated to the $10,000 price. So as long as the original order I put in stayed the same the entire time, like I didn't want to add white seats or change the color or change it from long range to standard range or something like that, then my order would remain intact. Now at that time, I had also checked what Tesla would take for my Charger as a trade-in. And they hella lowballed me. And I was like, what the heck? I had other people offering me like $21,500 for it. Tesla said, we'll give you $14,000 for it. What the? It was an extreme lowball. Now let's get to the present moment. So I was even planning on getting the car towards the end of the summer, but because of the demand with the used car market right now, I decided it was a good time to do it now since I'm getting so much more money for this Dodge Charger. Because there's such low supply and high demand of used cars right now, they offered me $24,000 this time. Now, for someone else trying to get money for their used car and then immediately buy one for the dealership, that might not make sense because they're selling their cars at MSRP price right now. So right now you're buying cars at the highest possible price anyways. So you sell yours for a higher price, but then you have to, on the buying side, buy something for also the highest price. But the reason this made sense for me is because Tesla's price is already locked in. They can't make it higher, lower, whatever. It's just locked in. So I don't have to worry about the price of the Tesla going up. I can just get more on the trade-in side because I already have it locked in. So to me, an $8,000 difference was enough for me to push my timeline ahead. At the beginning of the year, I had also heard that Tesla was going to be adding a heated steering wheel, changing the center console, changing the headlights. So it kind of just worked out that the time frame I'm getting the Tesla is after they've already added and updated a lot of things for the 2021 Model 3. Tesla makes it really simple to order because everything is done online. And that's cool because normally when you buy a car and go to a dealership, you have to spend hours there haggling with somebody, someone's trying to upsell you, and you're negotiating back and forth, and it's a whole ordeal. But with Tesla, everything done online, even all the paperwork, all the financing, you do everything beforehand before you even go and take delivery of the car. So for me, I chose to finance because Tesla offers a 2.49% interest rate, and that's extremely low. To me, 2.49 is like free money, and my monthly payment's gonna be like $599. Now, my payment on this Dodge Charger is $360, so my payment is going up. But I drive a lot. I'm a real estate agent. I spend $300 to $400 on gas just driving this car. So to me, it makes sense to buy a gasless car. After I did the math on oil changes and gas and tires and maintenance just to own this car, on average it was close to $1,000 a month, and you don't even notice it because it's $50 here for an oil change. Oh, it's just time to fill up the tank again. You don't notice how much it is until you add it up and then average it out by 12. And I could see that it was almost $1,000 a month. And this Tesla is actually costing me a lot less per month. And even with the payment on the Tesla being $599, after insurance and general maintenance for the car, it's costing me less than this Charger's costing me now. Something else that's interesting is that when I set up the appointment to go pick up the car, it only allotted for 15 minutes. And I thought 15 minutes, that's quick. That's a fast appointment. So I called Tesla and asked them, hey, is that enough time to kind of get everything we need to get done? I mean, yeah, you basically just show up and swap out the cars and drive off. Getting closer, we're only 10 miles away now, so I'm so excited. If you want a review on the new Tesla Model 3s after a couple months of having it, comment below, let me know if you want a review and I'll do it for you. And subscribe while you're down there because it's scientifically proven that when you subscribe, your net worth goes up. I'll see you guys at the Tesla Center. Oh, we're here. We're pulling up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, where's my car? They told me it was going to be parked over on the side over there. It's one of the 80 Teslas over there. Guys, we are in the car. Here's a little sneak peek at what you get. I haven't even read this yet. I'm just showing it to you guys first, actually. Congratulations. Welcome to the Tesla family. This is a sneak peek, I guess, what you'd see when you buy a Tesla. They said I have to fill out this in the car, so I'm going to do the rest off camera. But here you guys go. We're in it. This is... Oh my god. Oh, the roof, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I see a lot of videos of people having issues with their car, so we're gonna make sure to check all the gaps and stuff on it. Take a look at the rims. Like, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to tell. I'm just trying to make sure it's all even. They say that up here is where there's a lot of misalignment sometimes. So we're checking it out. What is up, you guys? We are back in our new Tesla Model 3. Let me tell you guys how the delivery process went. So at the store I went to, which was Kansas City, there is the front desk where you do test drives. I guess that's where they check you in for test drives. Because I went in and said, hey, I have an appointment. And she said, oh, go right over to the next building. And so I went to the next building. She said, oh, you have an appointment to pick up? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, well, go on over to the next building. They can help you there. And in the next building, there was a little booth that said, take delivery here. And it told me to go on the app and click accept delivery. And upon accepting my delivery, they told me that, oh, that one's yours right there, which is the one parked right in front. And they said there would be some paperwork in the center console for me to fill out. It was really straightforward. There was about 5 pages, and they just highlighted where I needed to sign, so it was a quick signature. They took my license plate off of my other car for me, put it in the trunk for me. So basically, I just had to move everything over from the other car, put it in this car, sign like 4 pages, and then they said I could go. So now I'm off. It was really easy. It was really quick. For me, it took me a little more than 15 minutes because I wanted to inspect the car. I've seen a lot of Tesla checklists online for missing like gaps in panels and the lights being unaligned and just horror stories. And so I wanted to look at the car and just make sure there was no major cosmetic defects. So I did. The car looked fine, and so I asked the Tesla rep if he could show me a couple of the features before I go off and just have to figure it out. So he helped me connect my key card. He told me about how the LTE internet on the car works. He told me how to park reverse drive because it's different than another car. Showed me how to turn on the autopilot settings. But here I am. I mean, we're in the Tesla. It was a bittersweet moment for me because the Dodge Charger was my first dream car. I had put it on my vision board and said, man, like, I don't know how I'm going to afford that, but one day I'm going to get a Dodge Charger like that. That exact same color. I had test driven that car 3 times before I actually got it. But I always told myself I would get that car. So when I did get it, that was a huge accomplishment for me. This Tesla is something I added on my vision board too about a year ago. And at the time, I didn't know how I would afford it. I was working 3 jobs as a waitress, as a part-time firefighter, and at Walmart. I rarely had more than $200 in my account. But I got my real estate license and kind of just turned things around for me. I learned how to invest, buy real estate. I'm flipping property now. I started a vending machine business. So it's just been crazy. I'm only 21. You may just be interested in the whole delivery side of this. I just wanted to tell you guys this because I watch a lot of these videos too. I watched a lot of Tesla videos. I watched a lot of Tesla delivery videos and just videos about Teslas in general. And I just love the cars. I think they're so interesting. So I just wanted to tell you that it is completely possible and doable to go from a bad situation to a good one. I mean, for me, I went from having $200 to my name in total to having over $75,000. To me, this is a huge blessing, and I just want you to know that you can do it too and that it can be done. So educate yourself. If you want to be above average and have things like nobody else has, then you need to do things that nobody else does. I was working 16-hour days. I've spent thousands of hours studying, and actually I've lost a lot of money and taken a lot of risk as I've been learning. So a lot of the videos I make are so you guys can learn from my mistakes and grow your wealth too. Quote I live by from Henry Ford is, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. You know, I always say, if you think you're gonna fail, then you're gonna fail. Start changing up that mindset. So I hope this video was informative, helpful, or entertaining. Comment more videos you want to see, and remember to subscribe, because your net worth goes up when you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. See you next time.